All right, hi to everyone watching live as Georgia Tech takes on University of Alabama Huntsville. Tina, I am assuming you're watching, so if you want to give me a quick text to let me know how the audio is sounding, that would be wonderful. We are getting ready for puck drop here, and we are starting with the national anthem, and our starting lineups for both the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the University of Alabama Huntsville Chargers are on the ice, on the blue line, ready to go. Starting lineup for your Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. In goal is going to be number 32, Brendan Germano. On offense, we have Keegan Goodell, we have Ethan and Paul Molnar, and on defense, we have Ryan Peacock and Charles Rabine. A little bit of a false start there with the national anthem. The Jackets are about to get underway here, and I am grabbing the University of Alabama Huntsville roster now to do my best to announce, but I will be doing my best out here, guys. No promises on the quality of this commentary. And if I mess up, Tina, please let me know via text, because you're going to be the best way to get in contact with me. We're about to get underway with Ethan Molnar taking the face-off and Paul on his wing. And we have started. The Jackets with a face-off. Bring it back to the defenders. Start heading off ice. Huntsville touches in the upper zone, but the boys keep it in. Huntsville starts to break out. Coming up into the zone on a 2-on-1. Play is broken up by Charles Romine. And back in the corner, and the Jackets try and go mount the counterattack. Coming in, we got the Molnar brothers. Ethan passes it to Paul. Good look for up at the front, but now Huntsville is breaking it all the way back out. Coming down on a nice 2-on-3. Well, Huntsville's going for a quick change. They have possession behind the net as Ethan Molnar picks it up, passes up to Keegan Goodell, and turnover at about half ice as Huntsville dumps it back in. Huntsville guy goes flying in the corner as a result of Charles Romine. Don't know how that happened, but good for him. Pernay tries to get the puck at half ice and doesn't succeed, so a turnover to Huntsville, and they dump it back into the Jacket zone for an icing. We got typically our top line out there. We got Pernay Prasanna on the right wing, J.R. Machiavelli on the left, and Cullen Dorcas as our center. The face-off is won, controlled by Cullen Dorcas right in the middle, and it is kept in by the Jackets defenders. Pernay gets it in front of the net, stick on by the Huntsville defenders, and John Ross Machiavelli is currently sitting on the Huntsville goalie. Hopefully everyone is okay. On defense right now, we have number 20, Jake Kotzian, and number 8, our captain, Zach Jacobson. All right, another face-off in the offensive zone. Won by Cullen Dorcas, controlled upper in the zone by Huntsville. Kotzian tries to keep it in, makes a good stop at the blue lines to mount the counterattack with Dorcas and Machiavelli. Dangles around. Huntsville gets control for a second, puts it out, but Zach Jacobson controls it in the upper slot. They pop it out. There is a man on Huntsville coming down on a 1-on-0 on Brendan Germano. And unfortunately, he scores. That's going to be number 11, the captain of University of Alabama Huntsville. Jackets try to keep it in for a good offense, and unfortunately just got let slip behind them. So face off back up at center, one and back to the defenders by the Jackets. Huntsville gets a turnover, and it is almost knocked out of bounds. Collected by Alex Dubé in the corner, pass to Matt Kwan. Pass up to AJ DeGumbliaberto. I cannot say his last name, I am so sorry. Controlled by Huntsville up in their zone, and they're mounting a neutral zone counterattack. 22 comes down in. Easy glove save by Brendan Germano, who happened to bring his dog tonight. His dog is absolutely adorable by the name of Duncan. Jackets win the face-off, put it back in the corner. AJ tries and gets it out. Huntsville is able to keep it put it back in for a quick dump and change after they tag up. Jackets throw it out of the zone, quickly controlled by Huntsville, and it is brought back into the Jacket zone. Dubé starts the process of breaking out, and AJ up the boards has 1-on-4, gets it a quick dump in, and we're in the corner. Huntsville tries to put it out, but Quan quickly handles that, puts it back into the corner. Scuffle on the wall, nice hit laid by AJ. And the Jackets try and keep it tight as the Huntsville tries to break it out. And now Huntsville's coming in on 1-on-2, shot above, and now it went out of bounds for Jackets defensive zone face-off. The clock that you guys see on screen is also monitored by me, so I'm sorry it will not be the most accurate. I will be doing my best here, but there is 16:53. Quick face-off win by Huntsville. They put it on Brendan Germano for a quick stoppage, and we're about 16:51 for another defensive zone face-off for the Jackets. Awesome. One in the corner, played by Paul Molnar. It's going out. Got Cole Fitzhenry rocking the new number 19 with the Jackets' new jerseys. By the way, shop closes tonight at midnight if people are hoping to get an idea of one of these fantastic jerseys celebrating the Jackets' 50-year anniversary. Shop closes at midnight tonight, so there's still time. That ad break was brought to you by Cole not wearing the number I'm used to him wearing. So we have Keegan Goodell down in the corner, tries to put it on from down low. A good job by Ethan Molnar to keep it back in the corner, and the puck is kept in by Ryan Peacock. Jake Cole plays it along the boards. And Keegan goes try and put pressure on Huntsville as they were trying to break it out. Loose puck on the defensive zone, played by Cole Fitzhenry. Passed up to Ethan Molnar as he's trying to help get a Jackets a breakout. Keegan Goodell plays the ball up, and he plays it right at the red line, but for no icing. Good job, Keegan. Got Colin Dorcas. Oh, a good hit laid by JR as Colin pressured the puck. And a nice another hit, not called by the referee, so not a cross check. JR goes back into the corner, puts more pressure on the puck. We got 4 Jackets in the corner. Jake Kotzian playing some good defense on the puck, passes it back up to JR. We have Kotzian and John Ross McAvelli in the corner, goes up to the UAH point. Huntsville has it on the top of the circle, takes a shot, misses high right on the net. And the Jackets go for a breakout. We have Pranay Prasanna bringing it up, passing it to Colin Dorcas. Pass into the zone. Attempt for McAvelli, but he failed. Kotzian came in, got the shot off. Unfortunately, was not on net. Colin Dorcas does a good job pinching and keeping it into the side. Pranay is playing it hard in the corner to keep Jackets having possession. Colin Dorcas behind the net. And UAH gets a little bit of control of the puck, chips it out the boards. Kept in by Patrick Sharp playing defense. And now we got Zach Jacobson taking it up the boards, putting some offensive pressure on. UAH clears it out, played by Kotzian on D. I was mistaken, Patrick Sharp is not playing defense. We just have the Georgia Tech 4th line out there with Patrick Sharp, Stephen Howe, and who is our 6? Oh, is that Xander? Oh, we have Xander out here. Counterattack 1-on-1 against Captain Zach Jacobson. Bouncy shot on Germ, but he handles it well. Huntsville has possession in the corner. Passed up all the way. Oh, my mistake. That is Matt Vey. Matt Vey has the puck. Patrick Sharp coming down the corner. Stopped by Huntsville, and they are on the counterattack. And a good shot on, handled by Brendan Germano. Back in the defensive zone to the cheers of the crowd. There is 13:30 left in the first period. And a shot handled by Brendan Germano goes over. Scuffle behind the net. Jackets come out with the possession and handled another shot on, handled by Brendan Germano. We have AJ bringing the puck out. Kwan joining the offensive attack. However, Declan was offside, so needing to tag up, Kwan has gone back to defense. Huntsville tries to clear it out, passing it up the boards, but is handled by a combination of Matt Kwan. And we are keeping it in by Zach. And now we have AJ behind the net. Takes a big hit from Huntsville, but stays right up, and it's a good play. And Matthew Kwan sends it right out into the Huntsville bench for an offensive zone faceoff. Not deemed to be any sort of delay of game, so we are all good. There is 12:34 left in the first period. Play resumes. Huntsville controls the face-off for a second, but it goes back into their corner. Jackets provide the pressure, but Huntsville is able to break it out. We have number 4, who had a hat trick yesterday. Oh, just had a corner bar and miss on Brendan Germano, and Jackets are trying to get it out. Charlie is handling the puck out to Paul Molnar, but turnover and a shot that goes right over the net. Take 2, handing it back out to Paul Molnar. It's on the point, and Brendan Germano handles that shot. Got 31 live loyal viewers. Thank you guys so much for bearing with my commentary as the game starts back, and for helping us on senior night. Sorry about the lack of a stream. Unfortunately, a wire snapped, so we were unable to connect our camera. Jackets are in the offensive zone. Colin Dorcas keeps it in, and Pernay puts a little bit of a nice chip shot right on net, saved by the Huntsville goalie. Huntsville goes for a shift as we have an offensive zone face-off for the Yellow Jackets. Linesman was given a quick warning. A lot of people in the NHL do not like the linesman dropping the puck and then taking it back, so didn't know if we were going to see that in some club hockey, but Kotzian handled. Ooh! Hey! Sorry for the loud noise, but JR scores a great rebound shot right in the corner, and the Jackets celebrate as they have tied it 1-1. I will do my best to keep the screaming to a minimum. Sorry, I was very excited about that. But JR puts us on the board with what appears to be Colin Dorcas and Pernay on the assists. Jackets come back to a 1-1 tie, center ice face-off, controlled by Zach Jacobson, pinching up on Huntsville. Oh, they get it out. Try and feed a guy in the upper slot, but conveniently JR brings it out as he starts the counterattack coming all the way down the ice. The fans are hyped up as they see JR going down the ice. A little bit of a late hit, but the refs don't seem to call it on Colin Dorcas. And Huntsville tries to bring it back into the Jackets zone with a nice dump and chase. However, Jackets control it, get the breakout, and Prasanna has it at center ice. He does the same and does a dump and chase as Colin is chasing, and the rest of the Jackets are getting a change. Huntsville is trying to bring the puck back out. Very good pressure by Paul Molnar. And Colin Dorcas finally goes and gets that change as Keegan Goodell. Oh, very good hit by Matt Kwan, and the crowd is fired up. Man in the corner right there is named Peyton Piper, and he is Patrick Sharp's biggest fan, except for one of our managers by the name of Lindsay. Germ gets the save in there, and we have the Molnar brothers breaking out together with Keegan a little bit behind. Okay, we have The refs ruled that Huntsville was trying to play the puck when they appeared to trip Ethan Molnar. The refs and I might have a tad bit of a disagreement on that, but alas, they're the ones calling this game. I'm just color commentating this game. Jackets get the puck at the blue line. The Molnar brothers mounting the counterattack, but unfortunately Huntsville is able to get the puck back out, and they are mounting a 1-on-3. Germ easily feeds the puck to the side and now freezes it. Huntsville controls the face-off, puts a weak shot on Brendan Germano, and he handles it very, very well. Another offensive zone face-off. Jackets control the face-off, starting all the way up. AJ dumps it in. That man apparently has recently rushed Pike, and he feeds it up to the middle center slot. Ooh, Zach controls it in the high slot, puts a great shot on net, and the Huntsville goalie handles it very, very well. Got an offensive zone face-off for the Jackets with 9:26 remaining in the period. Huntsville going for a change. Jackets control the face-off, pass it back up to Ryan Peacock. Good hit in the corner by AJ. He has the puck behind the net, feeds it up to the center. Unfortunately, no Jackets were there. Cole holds it in at the blue line, keeping the Jackets offense going as they try and keep it in. Unfortunately, Huntsville appears to be able to break it out, but intercepted by the man, the myth, the legend, Ryan Peacock, as he hands it off to our president, Declan. And Declan mounts a quick shot that is handled by the goalie. Jake Kotzian doing a very good job controlling the puck on the blue line. JR shoots. Blocker save by the goalie as he just barely misses the goal. JR controls it behind the net, passes up to Jake Kotzian. Quick snapshot from the top of the circles. Handled very well by the Huntsville goalie. This line, JR with Jake Kotzian, is doing a very, very good job of working together. They haven't seen this one before, and it is working very, very well. Colin Dorcas wins the faceoff, puts it back to Jake Kotzian, and Jake Kotzian fires it on, and it is now again frozen by the Huntsville goalie. One Chargers fan is now calling for them to move their feet. I personally believe I would prefer if they don't, and the Jackets just to skate through them the entire time, but alas, number 23 was listening and tried to break it out for the Huntsville Chargers, and it is kept in at the blue line. JR gets the puck from a weak pass, and gets intercepted at first with some pressure on by Chargers defender, but Colin Dorcas gets the puck, breaks out, poke check away, but he goes and re-gets the puck behind the net. Chargers try and break it out, but Matt Kwan, after a quick change, is there. Huntsville controls it in the corner, up the boards, trying to bring it out. Poke check away by Alex Dubé, and Patrick Sharp getting some playing time, got a nice pass out. Unfortunately got tapped in by Huntsville defender, and they mount counterattack, got 1-0, and a good defensive move by the Jackets. Huntsville has it at the top of the circles, bring it below the net. Matt Kwan tries to chip it out, and it is controlled by Patrick Sharp, and then passed up to Stephen Howe along the center. Howe is unfortunately offside, so Sharp has to stop for a second, but he proceeds to continue chasing his puck into the corner. Refs wave that was in fact not offsides, and Stephen Howe just mounted a great hit on Huntsville, controlled by the defense and brought across, and then iced, possibly. by the Chargers, and now we have a offensive zone face-off for the Jackets. Line on the ice now is Goodell, Molnar, and Molnar. Iconic Ethan and Paul Molnar. Ethan being undergrad, Paul being graduate. Just came in the semester. Oh, good feed trying to go up for a defense, but unfortunately Quad had already pinched in, so there was nobody there. Paul gets back. Great back check and tries to control it. Paul and Molnar, and with his brother Ethan, have down the middle. A good poke check away by the Huntsville defender to get it out as they try and mount a breakout, but it is controlled by Quan. Pass back to Alex Dubé. Hit late on Dubé as he was trying to go up the center. Separated Dubé from the puck as a good hockey hit should. A weak shot brought in, played by Brendan Germano into the corner. Huntsville has to tag up before they're allowed to go back in, and Brendan Germano helping the Jackets break out as a chip play up to half ice, chipped off of a Huntsville defender, so the Jackets are able to get a much-needed change. Huntsville tries to do a play behind the net, trying to evade the pressure of Keegan Goodell, and Declan, as a desire to keep the puck in, accidentally plays it into the Huntsville bench for a stoppage of play. There is 5:43 left in the first period. Oh, puck came up and almost hit me in the face, but this guy right here just got it, so good for him. So we have a fan giveaway to the guy right in front of me. He is trying to figure out what to do with it, and I'm sorry if the camera tilted, because it very much almost did hit me. But we got a center ice face-off as the guy in front of me is still trying to figure out what to do with the puck that he just won for a nice giveaway. As the Jackets are in the offensive zone, trying to make sure to pinch in Huntsville. Huntsville gets the puck out and is able to get the puck out to center as they mount a 2-on-3, but one guy throws the body, and now they have it on the point. Blocked by what appears to be AJ. Declan starts breaking it out to Keegan. I'm blind. That is actually Zach. I'm so sorry. Got AJ chips it in as Zach continues to apply the pressure. And in the court, there's a Huntsville breakout happening and broken up at center ice by J.R. McAvelli. Huntsville starts to control it again, but a lot of pressure on the defense, but turnover right in front of Germano. Quick shot right to his shoulder, glance off, goes into the corner, and the Jackets are working to break it back out. Good handling by that turnover by Germ. We thank our stars that he is here. Got a breakout coming with Zach finally getting off the ice. That's Zach Kirschner. We got two Zachs on our team, Zach Jacobson and Zach Kirschner. Hopefully I'm saying his last name right. Chipped out by Huntsville, not hard enough to get an icing, so the Jackets control it, pass it straight back to the Huntsville defenders, and they pass it straight back to our defenders. Prasanna throws it in for a dump and chase. Chase was a little lacking, but there was the dump, and now Jackets have the control in the corner. Got Cullen in the corner, about to pass it up to Jake Kotzian. Good shot by Kotzian, blocked by Huntsville defenders. They try and chip it out, but a great job controlled by Zach Jacobson and playing the body on right up there. It's the second time that we've had a Huntsville player cherry pick. Last time it ended a goal. This one ended up in a very lucky shot on the bar. That was saved, and the Jackets try and get it back out. Pernay is now on the change. Oh, Pernay goes down a little hard. I did not see what that was. He is up, but he is not doing well. Prasanna is getting to the bench as the Huntsville has puck in the defensive zone. Jackets break it out. Thank you to Paul Molnar to make sure that Pernay can get off the ice. And if there are any managers listening to this, they could send the trainer over to the Jackets bench because Prasanna does not look like he's doing well. Turnover in front of their net, and Keegan tries and chips it up into the goalie's face. Very good attempt. Prasanna has reemerged for the bench, but hopefully he's doing okay. Keegan gets the puck right up above center. Whiffs on the shot, unfortunately, but had a great opportunity. Huntsville comes back. Shot on Brennan Germano. Good pad save. And the Jackets start breaking it out with the Molnar-Keegan line. That's Molnar-Goodell. Unfortunately, on their break-in, the Chargers break it up and mount the counterattack. Shot on and handled by Brennan Germano. Huntsville gets the puck back. Saved by Brendan Germano. Puck in front of the Jackets bench. Ethan Molnar pushed off the puck by Huntsville with a good open ice hit. But they get it out, and Kwan plays it out, and it starts the counterattack. So Paul Molnar is able to get. Oh, great shot by Matt Kwan. Hits the goalie on the top left shoulder. Juicy rebound. Unfortunately, no one there to play it, but a great open ice hit by AJ. Chargers try and pass it to themselves. Unfortunately, they were not there, so it's now loose in our zone. Oh, low shot by the Jackets at point with Zach Jacobson. Unfortunately, goes just wide of the net, but he steps up to keep the puck in and prevent. And the Chargers put it out of bounds. So we are with 1 minute and 14 seconds left in the first period. We are going to have an offensive zone face-off for the Jackets. My dad did text me asked how the game was, so I'm guessing he is not watching the stream to see that I'm commentating. But he used to do that for my youth games, so hopefully I'm taking out the family legacy as JR keeps the puck in as Huntsville tries to mount the counterattack, and there's 1 minute left in the first period. Huntsville controls the puck at the point. Missed feed pass into the top of the circles along the left side. Missed hit, and Huntsville controls it back through the neutral zone. Puck is played into, and now Huntsville has the hole, and now there are people in the net. But the puck, good news, not in the net. Brandon Germano makes a fantastic save and completely avoids the Huntsville man that just tried to take out him and instead took out the entire net. Good job, Germ. The refs put the net back on its poles, and we are getting ready to start the last 41 seconds. The crowd is asking what actually is the Charger, and I believe it is a horse, but I'm not fully sure. Might be a little bit of playful banter as the game restarts for the last 30 seconds of the period. JR absolutely dangles through 2-3 people. Oh my gosh, gets a great shot. I really hope I had a good angle on that because that was absolutely gorgeous by JR. Dangles through somebody else again. Oh my goodness, chips the shot in. Just right over the goalie's shoulder. The goalie had no idea. Just a flick shot while the goalie was screened, floated right into the Chargers net, and the Jackets are up 2-1. Both goals brought to you by John Ross Macabelli, hopefully putting his mark on the fact that this is his last home game, starting out with 2 points in the first period here. Also on the ice was Goodell and Dorcas. Goodell replacing Prenay as he's getting some medical attention. And Jackets start with 22 seconds left in the period. Control the puck out of the zone. Chargers dump it back in. Jackets are just playing a little bit of passing around. Alex Dubé comes up the ice, just wasting the time. And that is the end of the first period. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'm going to sign off for intermission now, and I will see you guys in about 15 minutes. Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets are back on the ice for period 2. Good news on the Pregame Prasanna front. His cage just came up and hit him in the face a little bit, so he got a cut, but he is all good to go and ready to play. If we can zoom in a little bit on our penalty box right now, the dog Duncan is taking up residence there. He is absolutely adorable. And he is sitting all the way in the penalty box, and the refs are saying hi to him. It is absolutely adorable. Jackets are hoping for a big second period to follow up their first. Yesterday's period 2 was riddled with a bunch of unfortunate penalties for the Jackets, which led to, unfortunately, a lot of power play or goals against. So hopefully, Jackets do a lot better. Starting back, JR gets the puck off of Cullen's win of the faceoff. Pass back to Jake Kotzian. Pernay back on the ice, doing good with only a little bit of a cut shot. All the way back, brings it in, passes to JR. JR scores and gets the hat trick. That is JR's third goal. Sterling, I'll get this back for you, but I'm chucking. Aww. I was going to throw Sterling's hat. I now have a camera person, but unfortunately, the ref threw it back. That's so upsetting, but JR gets the third goal for the Jackets and his third goal of the game, netting him a natural hat trick. Very good job by JR, assisted by Prasanna, back from injury. Jackets are now up. Ooh, 3-1. Huntsville tries to control the puck after the faceoff, comes back in. Jackets break it out pretty easily, and it is now in the Chargers zone as they try and re-break it out, coming in for a 3-on-2. Shot and handled by Brendan Germano. Hopefully I am not in the camera angle. I now have a camera person, so I'm now not doing camera and score and time. I'm just doing score, time, and talking to you all. I am fixing the score, Tina. Sorry about that, and I will be getting it so the timer works. I am so sorry. But I can now see my comment section, so hello. And thank you, Mr. Dorcas, for saying I'm doing a good job. That made my intermission. Jackets push back into the offensive zone. Paul Molnar keeps it in after Keegan brought the puck in. Keegan pressure in the corner, take it off of the Huntsville defender who's trying to break it out. Huntsville tries to make a play. Paul puts the body on him, and the Jackets get the puck back as Ethan Molnar brings the puck in, trying to get the first goal not scored by JR. Unfortunately, the goalie makes a good save, but the puck is kept in by Matt Kwan. Keegan puts it towards the net, and a Huntsville defender takes it back up, but the Jackets keep it in with help from Paul Molnar above the circles. Jackets making a play for the puck in the corner. We got Paul Molnar playing it along as Huntsville Chargers try and break it out, but Matt Kwan keeps it back in. Jackets are doing a very good job of hemming in the Chargers at this moment in time, just maintaining some good offensive zone presence. Sharp pass up to the point, not bobbled by our point and kept in. Now the Jackets have the puck in the corner. We have the Zach, AJ, and Declan line out on the ice. Declan goes to play the puck behind the net. Zach gets the puck on the boards. That's Zach Kirshner, number 16. His jersey and mine match, and Huntsville takes the puck out, almost puts it in their own bench, and the Jackets break out, coming back into the offensive zone. Huntsville chips it out, and AJ chips it back in. Jackets tag up and putting some pressure on the Huntsville defense as they're trying to break it out and start anything on offense. They pass it out to Matt Kwan. Matt Kwan passes it back up to AJ, and the Jackets are in the Chargers zone once again. Jackets have the puck behind the net. Chargers take it off them, but a good play by Zach in the high slot gets the puck off of the Chargers for a little bit, but the Chargers wind up breaking it out. Good back check by the Jackets, and now we have Zach. Unfortunately slipped along the sidewall, but Declan comes in, gets the puck, and now the Jackets are controlling it in through the neutral zone. Cole Fitzhenry dumps it in, and the Jackets go for a much-needed change because that line has been on for a long time. Chargers try to start the breakout as our top lines come back onto the ice. The line that was responsible for all 3 of our goals. Colin gets the goal. Oh, beautiful shot as he tries to go to the side of the goalie. Puts one back in from the corner. And the Jackets draw a penalty? Cross-check is what the signal is from the ref. Oh, they just miscalled it while the Jackets were handling the puck, but it is, in fact, a Huntsville penalty number... Oh, I did not see it, but he's going in for a cross-check. So the Jackets are going to start the power play in their offensive zone. Jackets have struggled a little bit on the power play this season, feeling a little bit like this year's Pittsburgh Penguins, so we're hoping to see a little bit of an upgrade. Tonight, were 0 for 1 last night, and up in the slot, oh, Ethan Molnar had a wide open net, but just ends up pushing it high. Jackets regain control of the puck, however. Kotzian has it at the point, and then we have Colin Dorcas in the corner. Pressure on by the Chargers defense, as they fall on top of each other in center ice. The Jackets regain the puck. Paul Molnar tries, and now there's a shorthanded 1-on-0 on Brendan Germano. And unfortunately, the Chargers score a shorthanded goal, number 33 by the Huntsville Chargers. Brendan Germano did a good job trying to come up and challenge, but unfortunately, player just leaked out along the blue line and they got the pass up. Jackets are still on the power play for another minute and 15 seconds. As they start out, bringing it back in the defensive zone, Zach Jacobson with the puck, bringing it through the neutral zone, joining the rush. We got a 4-on-4 coming in. Zach comes in, puts it on goal. Goalie handles it. Back pass by Prenay as they're cycling it up the boards. Cross to Alex Dubé, as this appears to be power play 2, as Declan gets it across, keeps it in at the point. We got Prenay, Declan, Dubé, Keegan, and Zach. Good shot by Prenay, however, Huntsville got a stick on it, and it goes out of bounds. There's 40 seconds left in the power play. Got an offensive zone faceoff centered by Colin Dorcas. We have on the right John Ross Machiavelli, our only goal scorer. However, he's doing a great job. Prenay gets the puck top of the circles. Good shot in by the Huntsville goalie, or saved by the Huntsville goalie. JR gets the puck, passes it back to Dorcas. Looks for Prenay in the low slot. Unfortunately, defenders get a hand on it. Alex Dubé keeps it in, but chipped out by Huntsville. Almost had another short rush, but Jackets control it. Alex Dubé holding it in the Jackets defensive zone, hoping to regroup as we go in for another offensive zone attack with Jack Jacobson on the puck, carrying it in. Bobbled a little bit because he goes into 3 defenders, but Prenay gets it out. Brennan Germano is clapping for the fact that it is now even strength out here, as Huntsville tries to mount the counterattack, and they are now at a 2-on-1. But a good back check by Prenay, and the net gets knocked off as Germano handles it very, very well. Ref is calling that the Jackets cannot change, so they're calling that we unfortunately knocked it off, but the net is going back, and a fantastic save by Brendan Germano. Sorry about the timer going in and out. Oh, JR flips it out right on goal, so it does not get called for an icing. Very good job, and the Jackets get that much-needed change. Peacock stays back, which is good because the Chargers try a long pass to go on a 2-on-1. Handles it well. AJ takes a nice hit as trying to get out of the zone. Chargers are controlling the puck through the neutral zone. Coming in on and hit to Germ's head as the puck goes out of bounds for a very good save. I appreciate the commentary about the Penguin slander. However, they have not been. Oh, God. A weird bounce off of a Georgia Tech skate and then off of a Huntsville player's helmet has unfortunately bounced past Brendan Germano's left leg. And now the Chargers are at a 3-3 tie with the Jackets. Very unfortunate bounce for the team. It came in and just off a skate right in. Very unfortunate, but Jackets are regrouping at center ice. Sorry to bring the NHL back up. However, the Carolina Hurricanes have beat the New Jersey Devils on Whalers night. But I will not be bringing up the NHL anymore as that was bad form. But start back here in the second period. Got Matt Kwan controlling the puck in the defensive zone, passing it up to the neutral zone. Got Zach breaking in, Zach Kirshner breaking into the offensive zone, putting some pressure as the Chargers get the puck. Dubé does a great job taking the puck off of a breaking out winger and keeping it in the offensive zone for the Jackets. Some pressures as brought on to the Chargers as they try and break out on the other side because the first side was not successful. AJ helps the Jackets keep it in. He controls the puck in the corner. I was going to try and learn how to pronounce his last name during the intermission, but I could not. We got the puck being held in the corner, and some fan is saying, don't do that. Puck just got on net. Easy save by the Huntsville goalie as the puck is frozen, and the Jackets get a change. Little bit of discourse going on as for the fact that the Chargers were not allowed to get that change there as it hit out of their zone, so they're going to be a little bit tired while hemmed into their zone. Puck starts back and it leaks out and is now controlled by the Jackets defenders as Huntsville gets the change. Zach Jacobson is bringing out the side, passes it up to Ethan Molnar, but picked off by a Huntsville player as he comes down. 33 was the first goal scorer, hits off of Brendan Germano's right shoulder. Controlled now at the point and by the Chargers. And puck is grabbed and now is loose in front of the net. Germ with a diving save and another pad save close in on the side. Brendan Germano absolutely holding the Jackets in there. And a very well-timed bounce to out of the zone as goes right on goal, so no icing worries. Brendan Germano had 2 saves with a lost stick to keep the Jackets tied at the moment, and the game is in the offensive zone. Colin Dorcas wins it forward, and Jackets are trying to gain control in the corner. We have JR with the puck, going for a 5-hole shot. Unfortunate miss. However, the Jackets controlled in the neutral zone. Never mind. Turnover, and they had brought in and an unfortunate bobbled pass and another bobbled pass. Brendan Germano making a fantastic save. He was fully out of the net, and they were shooting his open net, and we thankfully got a very, very lucky save there. Brendan Germano and a couple bobbles by Huntsville is keeping us tied in this game. His dog Duncan, now currently in the penalty box. He didn't do anything wrong. He's just very, very cute. Jackets try and get the puck out of the zone. Do a good job breaking it out the left side. Huntsville controls it in their zone. Jackets are offsides, aren't able to put the pressure on at the moment, but they tag up as they're starting to apply pressure on the breaking out. Oh, good job breaking up a pass by J.R. Machiavelli. Brings it back in, shoots on goal and controls the rebound, but unfortunate turnover to Huntsville as they start bringing the puck back up. Pass to a cutting Huntsville player, shoots, great save by Brendan Germano. Huntsville player right in the slot, another massive save by the feet of Brendan Germano, and a scuffle is breaking out on that side. It appears that Ryan Peacock was standing over him, if I see that number right. It is, making sure that anyone crashing in on our goalie is not going to get any contact. Is Ryan Peacock going to be going to the box for that? I hope not, because he did fantastic what he should do, and Brandon Germano saved us in the game. Sorry, Tina, looks like your man is going into the sin bin. He does get to visit a very cute puppy, and he did a very good job protecting our goalie. So you should be very proud of your man for standing up for his goalie. So for that little scuffle behind the net, only Ryan Peacock is penalized. I'm assuming it is going to be for roughing. I was not paying attention at the moment for the ref making that call. However, Ryan Peacock is sitting in the sin bin, and the Jackets clear across the ice. Huntsville is having two of their players sitting at the blue line as their other three are breaking out across the zone. Hoping to stretch the Jackets and get an offensive play in this power play. Good job by number 4 with the hat trick last night to bring the puck up the ice. However, number 4, not the most recent player on these two teams to get a hat trick, because John Ross did, and the Jackets are playing some good 5-on-4, keeping the Huntsville to the outside. Not a shot on goal yet for this power play. Huntsville is passing it across between the point and the left side. A lot of a scuffle going on in front of the net, and a glove save by Brendan Germano as number 91 from Huntsville puts it on. There is 1:10 left in Peacock's penalty. And you guys are rightly aware that the score is 3-3. And thank you to the people saying I'm doing well. I very much appreciate it. Got 10 minutes left in the second period, and the score should now be fixed. Huntsville won the faceoff, but it was picked off by Ethan Molnar as he starts a counterattack, shorthanded attack, hopefully to show back. Passes it to Cullen. Cullen passes it back to Molnar, who unfortunately was in his skate, so the one's getting got shot off. And now 17 with a shorthanded save, and a massive poke check by Brendan Germano. This is showing my Carolina Hurricanes bias, but very similar to what Pyotr Kochetkov did on Brady Tkachuk during his penalty shot when the last time the Canes played the Senators. Fantastic job that Germano got puck first, so he didn't have to draw a penalty call at anything because he hit the puck, so all good. If anyone saw recently, I think UC Saros got called for a tripping call. Very iffy, but thankfully Brendan Germano didn't. And I personally believe that Brendan Germano should be called up to the big leagues. That's just me, though. Puck goes out right after a face-off. And being brought back down to the Jackets' defensive zone with 48 seconds left on the power play, or the penalty kill for the Jackets, power play for Huntsville. Colin Dorcas in the face-off. The linesman is indicating where the face-off circle is. Colin Dorcas wins it and gets the puck back and breaks it out, and Huntsville is offside, so they're going to have to tag up, letting the Jackets be able to clear it out to center ice, where it was controlled by Huntsville. They brought it back in, put it back to the Jackets defense, and now Jackets have control of it in their zone with 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. Putting some pressure on in the Chargers' defensive zone. Colin Dorcas is adding in. Huntsville is coming back up with some good pressure by Ethan Molnar. Huntsville still hanging out in their zone, trying to regroup and getting a rush going again. Pass broken up a little bit by Ethan Molnar, but Huntsville comes back in. 4 seconds left on the penalty kill, and the Jackets get it out of there. Ryan Peacock comes back on the ice and switches quickly for Zach Kirschner. Man also plays lacrosse here at Georgia Tech. Multi-talented individual. However, he was here last night instead of with club lacrosse. Oh, turnover by Tech right in front, but handled very well by Brendan Germano, and Jake Kotzian tries to work. Passes out to Cullen Dorcas, and then to Ethan Molnar as the Jackets unfortunately offsides because of a bobbled mishandle there, but a very, very good job, Jackets, killing the penalty kill and getting the puck out of the zone for a much-needed change to get these lines back in order. Coming on the ice is Matt Kwan and Dubé on defense. And then we have the Zach, Declan, and AJ line on offense. Centered by Declan, right wing is Zach Kirschner, and left wing is AJ. They're in the corner, putting a good body on. I would say this is probably one of the Jackets' more physical lines, where a lot of times we go for speed and puck control. This line is going to be a very good job of actually throwing the body. Puck goes on net, comes back out to the left face-off dot in the offensive zone for the Jackets. Got Declan on the face-off. Win by the Chargers. Chargers bring it back in their zone, and it kept in with a good slap shot by Dubé, blocked by number 21 for the Chargers. Alex Dubé backs out. Puck goes back into the offensive zone as the Chargers try and break out on the other side after being hemmed in by the Jackets. Chargers start the breakout, pass out to center, and a very good job by the Jackets breaking up the centering pass. There's a big hit in the corner, but Declan on number 63. Stayed down for a second, but he's back up. Misplay by the defender to pop the puck out, so the Jackets get to keep it in. Going into the corner, passing up to the point with Matt Kwan. Back in to Declan. Chargers get the bobble, but Matt Kwan keeps it in. Sends it back into the corner. Actually, that was out of bounds. So the Jackets, well, they aren't saying the Jackets don't get to change. So refs get a replacement puck, and we're going to have, I believe, an offensive zone faceoff. Yep, that is where the linesman is lining up. Got 7:15 left in the second period. And play starts back again, and the Chargers start their breakout. Prasada breaks up a centering pass with his stick, so the Chargers go for a dump and chase as Charles Remine tries to go after the puck, takes a hit, and tries to break up the Chargers' attempt on the puck. We now have Ryan Peacock going back into the corner, looking up the ice for a breaking Pernay. Ooh, instead he sees JR, so JR and Pernay coming into the offensive zone together. And JR holding on to the puck, coming across the point, holds it through, going through two different Chargers, puts a shot on goal, and the goalie collects his own rebound after it went off the back wall. Fun fact about JR, for senior night, he brought the man who makes his coffee to be the person that he honors. And it was very, very sweet and wholesome. Chargers try and go for the stretch pass, but instead put the puck down the ice. But because of the chase icing rules, the icing gets waved off. But the Jackets get control of the puck in their defensive zone for a bit. A little bit of almost a turnover, but the Jackets recover it. And now the Jackets are breaking into their offensive zone in the corner. But the Chargers send it back out to center ice, and the puck is recollected by Zach Jacobson, who sends it back up the wall to JR. JR goes through two Chargers at the moment, skates through, doing a good job to protect the puck, sends it into the corner, allowing the Jackets to get the change, and now JR is finally getting a change. Good job. Got Jake Kotzian, turns the puck over at center ice, so now Matt Vey with a back check as Zach is dealing with a 3-on-2 now. good pad save by Brendan Germano on that 3-on-2. The Chargers have the puck behind the net, and the most the Chargers are going for a change, but a very good job by the captain to do a slap shot. Great pad save by Brendan Germano. Puck is now in the offense. We have Georgia Tech is getting possession, a quick turnover in the high slot, and now the Chargers are coming back up the ice. Captain with the last name McDonald coming down. Sent out to the neutral zone, handled by the Chargers defenders, but tries to swing back to his other defender, misses, and sends it back to their own defensive zone. Jackets are in their offensive zone, and the Chargers just sent the puck into the Jackets bench. There is 4:40 left in the game, or in the second period. My bad. There are many dogs in attendance today because there's also a golden retriever that looks very happy. A good win by center Paul Molnar, out to Keegan and then to Matt Kwan. Jackets get a good all behind the bench, or behind the net, going for right under the armpit of the Chargers' goalie. Chargers' goalie is able to hang on there, but a very good try by the Jackets. This is the Molnar-Goodell line. Defenders Matt Kwan and Alex Dubé. Good job playing the body by Dubé when the puck gets past him. As my coach has always said, you can either let the player or the puck get past you, but not both. Dubé let the puck go, but didn't let the player go. Very good job by Alex Dubé. Oh, tried to be cleared by the Chargers, right out to our defender, Matt Kwan, who hammers a massive slap shot on net, winds up again. Oh, and a glove save by the Chargers goalie. Very good couple of chances by Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets as they go for a change. And the Dorcas Prasanna and Machiavelli line comes back on. Looks like White is calling a timeout. So have about a minute here to kill. Recap of last night's game. The Jackets unfortunately lost 7-4, giving up, I believe, 3 power play goals in the second period. Fun fact, I recently just found out that the plus-minus stat only is even strength or shorthanded goals, so it didn't affect the plus-minus. However, still, Jackets did not do a great job killing penalties last night, and they took about 6 to Huntsville's 1, so a little bit more even tonight, which is looking good. Jackets rallied to get the game 6-4 in the third period, but then unfortunately the Huntsville Chargers put it away soon after for the end of the Jackets senior night. The goalies just said hi to each other. It's very sweet. Brendan said that the Huntsville goalie was really nice last night, and he was one of the few Huntsville players that was actually watching the Jackets senior night, so I personally will say he's my favorite player. Pernay with an excellent backhand on the goalie while he was screened, hopefully to get it on. Really nice save, and then the Chargers break it out. They pass the center, breaking into the offensive zone. Zach Jacobson controls the puck behind the net. And now JR starts skating it out. Does a good job taking it through the neutral zone. Chargers get a stick on it. Now they break out the other way. Big hit laid on by Captain Zach Jacobson, number 8, to alternate captain number 18 on the Chargers. Puck. Oh. quick rebound off of Germano that the Huntsville capitalized on, and it appears that number 33 might be called to go back to his bench. Could appear to be a warning from the ref. However, also, nope, looking like he's going in for the unsportsmanlike conduct from what appeared to be screaming at the Jackets right after he scored. He did a good job capitalizing on that rebound, but not doing a good job of not controlling his motions into the Yellow Jackets. So we shall see. They should be gone for 2 minutes, and the Jackets should be on the power play. Unfortunately, down now 4-3 or 3-4 against the Alabama Huntsville Chargers. Refs are discussing if they're talking about possibly making this a 2 and a 10, or maybe a 10-minute misconduct without the 2-minute associated team penalty, which could be the case. I just haven't heard about that happening. Oh, nope, 2 minutes is going on the board. Don't know what the refs were talking about. And now we are back in, and the Jackets are on a power play for the last... okay. Yellow Jackets play the puck with a high stick, and Alex Dubé is trying to use Pythagorean's theorem to figure out how the puck was above his shoulders. Probably not doing a good job to taunt the ref, but is trying to do some math, as a Georgia Tech student probably typically does. Man's a material science engineer, so does use a lot of math, so I gotta say, I do kind of agree that it wasn't above his shoulder, but that's not my call, that's the ref's call. Ethan Molnar with the puck along the point, and 11 on Huntsville, a little nice with the stick. Dubé puts it back in on goal, a little bit wide, but Matt Kwan keeps it in. Paul Molnar brings it up, passes it off to Alex Dubé. Alex Dubé puts it back into the corner for Ethan Molnar. Slight misplay by Matt Kwan, but he keeps it in. Paul Molnar dangles around the defender, but the defender gets one stick in to poke it into the corner. Dubé gets the puck in the high slot, but a good stick on by Huntsville to make sure he doesn't get a shot off, and then they're able to clear it. Jackets mount the counterattack, going back in. There is 55 seconds left on their power play, and 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the period. Huntsville clears it out to Brendan Germano, who leaves it for Zach Jacobson. Zach Jacobson gathers the puck, passes it off to Colin Dorcas. Colin Dorcas skating through center, passes off to Pregame Prasanna. Prasanna takes a hit by Huntsville, gets up, puck still in the corner, no clear possession. Colin Dorcas comes away with it, passes up to Jake Kotzian, both of whom are from Minnesota. Played out in Minnesota, really happy that they're here now. Good shot by JR, and puts another one on right into the chest of the goalie. Unfortunately, that there's no 6th hole in hockey, so went for the 5 hole, hit the 6 hole, which is unfortunately the Huntsville logo, so right collected into the chest of the Alabama goalie. There is 1 minute and 30 left in the period, and 12 seconds left in Huntsville's unsportsmanlike minor for taunting after the score. You can hear the claps of Germano letting the team know that it's now even. Unlike the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Yellow Jackets are able to tell when the when the penalty is ending, so they didn't leave it into a 1-on-0. And the Jackets are a little bit hemmed into their defensive zone, but saved by Germano, and there are 59.7 seconds left. I believe everyone is cheering for number 16 by the name of Herman on Huntsville. Playing left defense right now. Colin Dorcas gets the puck, breaks it out. Pernay does a flying change to get on sides. Very good job. And the Jackets are now pressuring on the offensive zone with John Ross McAvelli. Zach Jacobson keeps the puck in on the corner, gets tripped by Huntsville, And the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets are going to be on the power play again. There are 37.1 seconds left. And number 16, Herman, aforementioned left defender, heading into the box. Did a good job trying to play defense. Unfortunately, instead of the puck, hit the skate. Zach Jacobson went flying, and the rest made a very good call. Colin Dorcas to take the offensive zone face-off. Got a Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets win with help of Prenay. Back to the point. Alex Dubé fires it on. In the corner, and the Huntsville Chargers get a clear for 20 seconds left in the period. Jackets are starting one more attack for the last about 10 seconds. Sorry, my clock is not the most accurate on the screen, but the Jackets come in, dangle through, and Jake Kotzian, one of our new Minnesotan boys, tries and does a very good job putting it on net. However, the goalie makes a fantastic save. We got 3.3 seconds remaining in the period, and the Jackets have an offensive zone face-off. Let's see what play they try and draw up. A quick wrist shot by Prenay right before the buzzer goes, it appears. However, nope, looking like that's going to be the end of the period, and a great save by Huntsville's goalie to end the period. We will see you guys in about 15 minutes for period number 3. Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets take to the ice to begin the third period. They're going to start on the power play for another minute and 24 seconds as they are unfortunately behind 4-3 against the University of Alabama Huntsville Chargers. When they took to the ice, Jake Kotzian and Ethan Molnar did not give me high fives, but the rest of the team did. So please feel how you will about that. On the ice right now is Cullen Dorcas with JR, Pernay, Jake Kotzian, and Zach Jacobson. And the very back official called, I believe, a tripping call on number 20, Jake Kotzian, a hooking call. So now it is going to be 4-on-4 for another minute and 14. And then we're going to be on a 46-second penalty kill. Face opposite in the Jackets defensive zone. One back, Ryan Peacock in control with one Huntsville player on him. Zach gets the puck, and now JR has the puck behind the net. Starts skating out, picking up some speed, going with Cullen Dorcas through the neutral zone. Stays on side, tries to get a shot off. Blocked by the shins of number 4 on Huntsville. Huntsville proceeds to start breaking it out, sends it down the boards into the Jackets' defensive zone. Germano comes out to play the puck. JR has control in the corner, passes it across the ice all the way to Cullen Dorcas as he goes in through 2 people. A little bit heavy on the stick there, and Jackets get a much-needed change. Paul Molnar passes the puck back to Matt Kwan. Tries to get it out, but a stick by Huntsville keeps it in. Ryan Peacock gets the puck along the boards. Starts, passes it out. Long stretch pass to Cullen Dorcas all the way through the neutral zone. Unfortunate turnover. Got a 1-on-0, 1-on-1. Brendan Germano with a diving poke check. Upset at the Huntsville player. And Alex Dubé, protecting his goalie, slashes number 18 and draws a penalty, a delayed penalty that has now been called. Alex Dubé and Brendan Germano are letting the ref know that the Huntsville guy had his stick on Germano, and that's what Dubé was calling. But as sure as he will say, if you retaliate, you will always get the second guy. So now the Jackets are at 5-on-3 for 35 seconds. And then the next minute and 25, it'll be 5-on-4. Huntsville sets up in the offensive zone with a 5-on-3. Cuts across. Good save by Brendan Germano. No goal, despite Huntsville's premature celebration, and the Jackets put it out. 14 seconds left on the first penalty by Kotzian. And the Jackets will resume a normal penalty kill. Got 6 seconds left. Clear out, almost out of the zone. Huntsville manages to keep it in, and Kotzian returns to the ice. And the Jackets get out, and now Kotzian has the puck 1-on-1 against the Huntsville player. Takes it into the corner. Tries to do a wraparound goal. Hits the post, and it bounces out underneath the Huntsville goalie. Huntsville's defender holds it in the corner. Passes it to another defender who starts breaking out. Coming in on a 5-on-4. Penalty for Huntsville as a Jackets player is on the ice. Slow to get up, and that is number 15, Ryan Peacock, who just took a hit towards the head, and that appears to be what number 18 is going to the box for. Slow to get up, grabbing his stick, but he is skating off the ice. Only one player is in the ice for Huntsville, or in the box for Huntsville, which means that it's going to be a 2-minute boarding call for number 18 as he boarded Ryan Peacock into the boards. Peacock sitting on the bench talking to the equipment manager as play is going to continue. Huntsville breaks out, but a good stick by Matt Kwan keeps them from going all the way into the offensive zone. JR gets the puck, turns to take it behind the net, controlling it in the Jackets' defensive zone, going up as the Jackets are playing 4-on-4 hockey. Oh, I never updated the period for the last game. We have a trainer checking in on Ryan Peacock, but he appears to be doing good and telling her that he is okay. Chargers put one in on Germano to just prevent an icing. Jackets are controlling it with Matt Kwan in the corner. 5 seconds left on Alex Dubé's tripping penalty. He is out of the box, and now the Jackets are playing 5-on-4. A great hands by Cullen Dorcas as he goes past, snipes over the shoulder of the goalie, but unfortunately goes slightly high of the goal. Fantastic shot, tries to do a give and go with number 24, Paul Molnar, but the Chargers are able to clear it. There's 38 seconds left on the Jackets power play. Zach Jacobson bring the puck out through the neutral zone, puts something almost on net. Juicy rebound that Keegan tries to go for, but unfortunately Huntsville gets in the way. Puck's in the corner as Pranay Prasanna has control. Pranay still holding the puck in the corner. Keegan behind for a quick cycle. Keegan coming across the circles. Oh, just hits the far post. Inches off of the tying goal that Georgia Tech needs. I'm supposed to be saying hey to Maddie. I unfortunately don't know who Maddie is, but if I find Maddie, I will say hi. And a nice cheer for John Ross in the period as Matt Kwan saying back by center ice as the Huntsville Chargers come back to even strengths as number 18 returns to the ice for a 2-on-1. Great blocker save by Brendan Germano, and the Jackets start to break it out. Got a 2-on-2. We have AJ and Declan as they're going into the corner. Declan plays the body. Matt Kwan tries to keep the puck in successfully, holding the puck in as the Chargers try to go on the other side. Dubé tries to keep the puck in, but Chargers say no, but he gets the puck back, passes it across. Jackets are in the offensive zone, fighting to keep it there. Chargers are able to break it out. And they put a quick one in on Brendan Germano. Stretch pass by the Jackets that didn't get touched, so the refs have called icing, and there will be a defensive zone face-off for the Jackets. There is 14:26 left in the period and the game. After a tie-up for the face-off, the Jackets try and get it out, but Huntsville is able to keep it in. Puck comes into the stands again. Thankfully, this time, didn't get close to hitting me. Wonder what the old person back in the first period did with his fun giveaway with his new puck that he got to keep. Player down in the corner, or fan down in the corner, gets to keep that puck. Jackets are in for a defensive zone face-off. Won by Huntsville as they cycle it around. Trying to put one on Germano. Great save by Germano. Huntsville regains in the possession of the corner. Tie up between two people, and a call appears to, I'm guessing, to go to number 18, Declan, for a cross-check. He was unfortunately playing the player and not the puck. A chorus of Let the Boys Play is taking over the crowd as Declan goes into the box for a cross-checking penalty with 13:53 left in the third period. Jackets are on a penalty kill. Good stick breakup by JR, gets the Jackets out into the neutral zone, and Chargers are going to have to tag up before they are able to gain the zone again. Don't do that. JR gets the puck, and great pressure, trying to bring it in. 1-on-2, and doing a fantastic job keeping possession. Cullen Dorcas does a great toe drag around the defenders. Him and JR are doing a great job, and the fourth goal for John Ross Machiavelli to tie it up tonight. A short-handed goal to go against the Huntsville one in the first period. John Ross with his fourth goal of the evening, making an excellent show for his last game as a Yellow Jacket. They have tied it up, and the fans are getting very excited. And Declan is also very excited from the box. Evil Ronald Reagan in the comments is very happy because he was cheering for John Ross just a bit ago. Huntsville trying to mount some pressure to respond. Jackets get it out, and the defender touches it, so no worry of an icing, and the Jackets are able to get a quick change going. Huntsville is trying to regroup in their zone and have a winger up high. Good hit by Matt Kwan on the blue line. Ryan Peacock is back on the ice and fighting hard to get the puck in the corner. Playing defense on a good penalty kill. Great hit laid by Ryan Peacock as Colin and Ethan Molnar are coming in for a 2-on-2, short-handed. Ethan puts the puck on net and then gets his own rebound and puts it on again. Controlled by Huntsville, but the Georgia Tech is mounting that pressure. Chargers come in. Very soft. Ref missees it, thinks that Germano has it covered. Germano did not, but they will take the freeze in the defensive zone. Very good to see Ryan Peacock back on the ice, and we have 23 seconds left in Declan's penalty. Georgia Tech ties it up on the penalty kill and wins it back in the corner, and sounded like it was a penalty, but it was a ref or a linesman getting hurt. Apparently got a stick to the face, going to get checked out on the sideline as we take a quick pause to this game. For whoever said that Sheridan was the #1 ref, no contest, he just took a stick to the face and is checking in on himself and should be planning on keeping reffing here soon. Jackets are giving him a water bottle. Right there, you can see the best manager in the world as Elizabeth Alpakova, who is our photographer-in-chief, doing a fantastic job keeping these lads in order. Linesmen are doing good, talking to Paul Molnar. And it appears Zach. And the game is ready to resume. Jackets win it back into their corner. Very scary rebound that Germano left out, but conveniently it was whiffed upon by Huntsville, and then he collects the slap shot that followed. 9 seconds left in Declan's penalty, and the refs are talking at center ice. Huntsville wins, or the Jackets win it back with Jake Kotze and Herman out at the point. Great pad save by Brendan Germano. Looking for the stretch pass for Paul Molnar as he's up at the ice. Waves off the icing so the Jackets have possession. Paul Molnar passes it off to Jake Kotzian. Kotzian centers it for Ethan Molnar. Fires it right into the goalie's chest. Very good save by the Huntsville goalie and very good attempt by the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Face-off begins. Jackets win it, put it back to the point. Dubé takes a shot, blocked by Huntsville. Goes back in the corner. Try and bring it out the same side, but Dubé is there, pinching in with a good, very good pinch. Huntsville puts it on. Very good slap shot by Ethan Molnar. Goes right under the pad, but wide of the net. Dubé does a great job keeping it in, as does Ethan Molnar, who then skies it to the right of the goal. And the Huntsville coach is upset because of the fact that the puck was what he thinks outside the zone when Ethan Molnar was able to grab it, but the ref is telling him off. I honestly do not know in hockey if the puck is, I believe the blue line is a plane and not a line, so more similar to soccer if that means anything to anyone, but Matt Kwan lines up the slap shot and it is caught very quickly by the Huntsville goalie. 11:03 left and this game is tied 4-4. But I never put the score in for Georgia Tech, so now you guys are... Oh! Georgia Tech scores! Massive goal! No one saw it go in! Right off the face-off! It is looking like that was number 16, Zach Kirschner. Assist by Matt Kwan and Alex Dubé. After the replay, it looked like Declan went in to score, or put it up, and then Zach just tipped it in from below the goal line. The Jackets are up. The Jackets are up 5-4 with 10:59 left in the period after Zach Kirschner puts it us up. And the fans are getting rowdy. Jackets start back on the ice, gain control of the faceoff, and start an attack, keeping that same line of AJ, Zach, and Declan. Declan getting the assist on that goal, I believe, if the refs saw it the same way I did with my slight replay because of the lag of the stream. Fantastic goal by Zach. I believe his first is a Yellow Jacket. Freshman who studied abroad, I believe, or didn't play with the Jackets early. Leg-on-leg collision, and it's going to be a Huntsville penalty as they went knee-on-knee in the number 22, and and it appears to be also a unsportsmanlike on there. We'll see what gets put up on the board, but if there's only one penalty on the board, that's going to be a 2 and 10. So number 22 will be off for another 10 minutes after number 18 serves his 2-minute penalty, but we shall see. Ref is waiting to help put it on the board. It's a 2-minute penalty, and on the ice it is 5-on-4. So my guess is a 2 and a 10. 2 minutes for the tripping and 10 minutes for the misconduct. So that 2 minutes is to the team, and that 10 minutes is to the player. Jackets win the face-off on their new power play. Kotzian has it with Zach Jacobson. Zach Jacobson shoots. Puck goes up in the air, controlled by Prasanna in the corner. Prasanna tries to put it back on, blocked by Huntsville. Diving saves to try and get it. Doesn't get it back. Fed up to JR. Puts a hard shot on net, possibly too hard, but luckily it was kept in by captain Zach Jacobson. Off the right, Cullen Dorcas has it, back to Jacobson. Jacobson across to Kotzian. Kotzian brings it in the corner, puts something on from low. Does a good job in his skates keeping it up, but the Huntsville Chargers are able to clear it, and there's 1:22 left in that 2-minute misconduct, or that 2-minute tripping penalty that's going to be served by, I believe, alternate captain number 18 for Huntsville. JR, 4-goal scorer of the evening, takes the puck up through. High slot, fires it, goes slightly wide of the net. Huntsville tries to clear it, misses. Cullen regains contact, has it on the top of the circles, holding it down in the corner. Put something loose on, big, very big rebound, but goalie gets a save on it because of a slow shot on the right side. Kotzian keeps it in. Zach Jacobson has it in the corner, back to Kotze, and across to Colin Dorcas. He's got a lot of time and space. Puts it on goal, big rebound, and Pranay Prasanna puts it right back on goal. A very good job for the Jackets with 35 seconds left in the power play. Somebody is yelling at, I believe the Huntsville team is getting in a little bit of a fight with the Georgia Tech Pikes along the bench, and a fan just called, I believe, Asa a dumbass, but that's up to them. The game's going to resume promptly. Got the Molnar-Goodell line out there. Been a great line for pressure, if not necessarily on the goal. We got Kwan and Dubé out there for defense. Kwan fakes a shot. Good cycle to clear up some space on the penalty kill. Feeds it on the net. Oh, almost got a Molnar connection for the end. Here, Germano stick clacking to show that it's in, and the Chargers are back up to 5-on-5. Jackets feed along the goal line to try and get a little bit more. Paul Molnar has it in the corner, pass it up to Matt Kwan. Back to Paul Molnar, top of the circle, snipe right to the chest of the goalie, but he lets it out. Ethan now has it behind the net. Oh, that is Paul. I am so sorry. They are brothers, so I feel a little bit better about that mix-up. Huntsville gets the puck behind the net. Kept in by Dubé at first, but then Huntsville appears to be setting down for the icing, and the Jackets will get an offensive zone face-off, while Huntsville is not allowed to change. The Pikes are here in support of their new brother, AJ, who is now out on the ice with center Declan and right wing Zach. Net's a little off, so the rest are looking at it right now. Refs are looking a little bit more in depth to see what's going on with that net. And it is all good, so the face-off is going to be able to continue. The score is currently 5-4 for the Yellow Jackets. And a crisp shot by Zach hits the goalie in the head. AJ's frat brothers are currently asking him to take the gloves off. Hopefully he doesn't get into a fight at the moment because the Jackets are up and probably don't want to kill another penalty. But it's a moment in time. Let's see what he does. Puck gets dropped. Huntsville controls and sends it right out of the zone. They are not going to be able to change after that. Same face-off, same player, same position. A couple seconds later. Declan wins it, back to Zach. Zach passes it. Oh, doesn't pass. Would have been great if the player in the high slot was a Yellow Jacket. Unfortunately, it was a Charger, and they start the breakout. In the defensive zone, controlled by Peacock, passed over to Zach. Zach tries to get it out. Unfortunately kept in by the Huntsville defender, and the Jackets try the other side. AJ with the puck, gets it past the defender. Stick by Huntsville ends that run, and they get back out into the Jackets' defensive zone, but the Jackets with control get it out to the neutral zone, turn it over to Huntsville. They set it back into the Jackets' defensive zone. Puck hits the ceiling, and after two players' sticks collide, so it's going to be a Jackets defensive zone face-off. .6:49 left in the game. Jackets win the face-off in their defensive zone. Pass out to Pranay, through the legs out to Colin Dorcas, out to JR. This is what we've been hoping to see from this line this entire season. They look absolutely great tonight. Zach Jacobson keeps it in. Colin Dorcas gets the puck, leaves it for Zach Jacobson, puts it on goal, and the Huntsville goalie snaps it up. Just a nice feed along the goal line. Beautiful play by this line out here with Jacobson and Dubé, a new pairing on defense for this evening. But fantastic chemistry nonetheless. Dubé keeps it in after the face-off win for the Jackets. A good pinch, or attempted pinch by Zach Jacobson, leads to a 3-on-2 with a good back check by JR. Shoots wide of the net. Huntsville keeps it in at the moment in the Jackets offensive zone. Jackets trying to get it out. Cut along the boards. Puck's not moving at the moment. Huntsville comes up with possession, it appears, but the Jackets are not giving up. Hand goes up for the bench because of upset, but no call by the referees, but the Jackets get it out. And JR survives the hit and gets another elbow from somebody else. Honestly, somebody tried to hit JR and then the other guy went down. Four goals and one reverse hit of the evening. Paul Molnar comes in, snaps the shot on the Huntsville goalie, who gets a glove save. He is doing fantastic to help keep his team in as the Jackets have been mounting the pressure. 5:30 left in the game. Jackets are up 5-4. And right off the face-off, Paul Molnar tries to put something on the net. Misses, goes wide, and the Jackets now are in the right corner trying to get possession up with Huntsville as they're trying to get it out of their zone. Jackets come up with it, put it back in the zone, and Paul Molnar has it in the corner. Two players on him, but the Jackets come up with it. Matt Kwan pinches in, and the Chargers get it out, and for a 2-on-2, Paul Molnar with some good back checking. Great shins by Peacock as he blocks the shot, or a pass, I believe. And the Jackets will get it out. Oh, not fast enough by Matt Kwan, so the Chargers kept it in right at the blue line. Very close attempt by the Chargers, but not on goal. Brendan Germano, all good. Puts a little bit of the body by Matt Kwan on Huntsville as they are fighting for it along the boards. Good stick by Ethan Molnar, and now Keegan Goodell gets the puck on his way out. Tries to center it to Paul Molnar, but gets intercepted, but they're going for the change just to get some new skaters on the ice, get some fresh legs. Now Paul Molnar has the puck and draws a hooking penalty by number 4, delayed penalty that's going to be called now. Excellent job by Paul Molnar to continue the pressure while the Jackets are trying to get the change and then drawing the penalty as he skates through 2 Huntsville defenders. The jerseys, Evil Ronald Reagan, I am sorry. I think they will do another sale next year, but it will be a little bit. So I'm sorry. Jersey sales in tonight at midnight. The New Jackets limited edition. It's their 50th anniversary. Those jerseys are what you see on the ice. There's a gold, there's a blue, and there's a white. And they will stop being sold. They start at $99, I believe. They are really pretty. I really like them, but Jackets win the face-off. Bob tried to do a quick pass, hits off the board awkwardly, bobbled out, but the Jackets regain control in their defensive zone. Long stretch pass to Prasanna down the corner, puts some pressure on. Colin does a good jumping body save to keep it in, but the Chargers send it out, but because it was touched by the Jackets as it went out, no icing will be called. Kotzian gets the puck behind the play, starts the breakout, out to Zach Jacobson as Cullen and JR are with him. Zach behind the net, comes around looking for a pass, passes up to Kotzian. Something just happened in the corner that put JR on his butt. Puck wasn't nearby, so it probably wasn't legal. JR has the puck behind the net. Quick snapshot from captain Zach Jacobson. Puck's back in the corner. Chargers are fighting for control. Got 3 Jackets in there. And puck goes all the way down. Oh, hi, Chris. My name's Jillian. I'm one of the managers as I'm calling the game. I just decided to try this out, and I'm having a great time, so any comments would be wonderful. But JR takes the puck in the corner, spins around a Huntsville player, and now is breaking out, looking for his teammates, passes up to Kotze, and those two have been a great duo this evening, especially in the first period for JR's first 2 goals. JR looking for the change, so Germano comes out looking for the puck to save because JR very much needed a change. Jackets come in and put a puck almost on net. Oh, a great setup from Alex Dubé to Colin Dorcas. There are 6 seconds left on the Jackets power play. I'm not going to lie, I forgot about that a little bit. Sorry to not be keeping updates. There's 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the game. Colin Dorcas gets the puck in the corner, passes up to Kotzian. That's that Minnesotan brotherhood right there. In the corner, we got Paul Molnar keeping it with 3 people. Fans are looking for the second trip that Paul Molnar could get, but alas, refs are not having it. But a good glove save by Brendan Germano lets the game freeze, and the Jackets get a change with 1 minute and 48 seconds left in the game. Fans out here, a massive fan for number 16, number Herman on UAH. Jackets win the puck back behind, take it into their corner to regroup, try and do a stretch pass, but alas, missed the player, so it's going to be taken back for an icing. Got 1:39 left in the game. And also, thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. Fans are getting a little rowdy out here, but everyone appears to be having a good time. My personal favorite bet to make is when a team's going to pull their goalie, so if anyone is curious, got 1:39 left, and Huntsville's goalie is still in the crease as they trail by 1 to the Jackets. Regrouping pass by the Jackets, by the Huntsville defenders, passing it up as they're trying to do a quick breakout. Pass breaking up by Zach in the neutral zone, called offsides by the linesman. And there's going to be a neutral zone face-off here with 1 minute and 19 seconds left in the period. Huntsville's goalie looking over to his crease a little bit, but staying very crisp in his crease. Oh, great job breaking out the pass by Kotzian. JR coming up the ice. Colin Dorcas doing his best to stay on sides with a full Superman play. Haven't seen that since Pee Wee. JR absolutely stick handling through 2 different players on Huntsville, keeping the puck in the zone for 1 minute left in the game. Huntsville mounts the attack. Huntsville's goalie about to start skating up to his bench, but the Jackets got it out into the neutral zone. Huntsville is pulling their goalie for the 6 attackers. They're coming into the offensive zone, or the Jackets' new defensive zone, bringing the puck around, looking for that 6th skater coming in, but the Jackets managed to clear it. They got 30 seconds to try and score as they regroup in the neutral zone. Coming up in the offensive zone, Jackets, great pressure. Colin Dorcas drawing a penalty as for a hook when he was going through, and the Huntsville was doing everything they could to make it so we didn't have a 1-on-0 against an empty net. They are putting number 91 into the box, and it looks like the ref just called for another misconduct. Oh, 22 is leaving the ice for a misconduct. Probably said something to the referees because they were not happy with him, but he is leaving the ice for the rest of the game as a 2-minute tripping call is getting put into the bench. Goodbye, number 22 on Huntsville. He is headed towards the locker room 19.7 seconds early. There is an offensive zone face-off for the Jackets as they're playing 5-on-4. Oh, quick hold because something's going on in the scorekeeper's box. Players are looking confused at the moment. I'm going to be honest, I'm wearing headphones, so I can't hear fully what's happening. Huntsville's bench is not looking happy to see, pointing emphatically to the penalty box. Coach is talking to the player. I think confused as to why the misconduct earlier in the game. He's not left the penalty box yet. That 10 minutes should start when the 2 minutes of the tripping penalty ended. They're checking to see if number 18 can come out of the box with the misconduct, and it appears that the clock keeper mistimed it, so they're sending 18 back out on the ice from his misconduct penalty earlier in the period. A slight administrative error on the game, and 18's out to take the face-off with the 18 seconds left. Jackets lose the face-off as the Huntsville applies pressure. 18 seconds left as they're in their own zone. Paul Molnar gets the puck out. Ethan Molnar helps him out, and the Jackets are holding on to it with 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. And the Jackets are going to win their last game of the season, 5-4 against University of Alabama Huntsville. Jackets are coming in to celebrate with their goalie, Brendan Germano. They played a great game, and Huntsville played a great game. Boys had a good night. I think put up definitely a better performance than they did last night. MVP, without a doubt, is frontman John Rasmekavelli, who got 4 goals. He is leading the team through the handshake line. Fans are still calling for number 16 on Herman on UAH, but John Ross going through, leading the team as they go through and say a very good game for Huntsville. I believe the team is going to salute the fans here soon. However, a lot of the fans are heading out to end the game. It has been amazing calling this game tonight. Thank you guys so much. Really glad to see it. This is my last game with Georgia Tech as a student, so I'm really, really glad to see. And the boys are saluting the fans to say thank you for coming out. Thank you guys for a fantastic season. It's been absolutely wonderful. Boys are heading out. And thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your evening.